Calamari Salutations, everyone. Squid here, bringing you the quarterfinals for the YCL Season 9. We're facing off against Jeremy, and I believe it's the first time that we face off against each other, so it will be an interesting match. From my team, the sets are way more standard than last week, guys. Choice packs, Raging Bolt. I'm running the choice packs because if Clodsire is unaware, I can actually 2-hit KO it. And if I can 2-hit KO Clodsire, then things get way easier for me. But I think my lead is actually Gyarados. And I do expect to catch him off guard with the Florges. We are Endure and Castapberry. Hopefully to stop something like the Quaquaval or Dragon Dancing Dragapult or even Zarude. So yeah, I've never run Castapberry, I believe. But it's an item that's been picking up popularity lately, especially since it was recently introduced in DLC number 2. And hopefully it will come in clutch for us this week. But anyways, good luck, have fun to Jeremy. Let's make this a pretty good battle. And I can see that he put as much effort into his trainer card as I did, which is none at all. So, here we are. We're gonna make our Terra Shift with the Gyarados right away. And I know for sure that Zarude can't one-hit KO us. So I think what I'm gonna do here is probably just Terra Starstorm. I believe he will go into something like the Clodsire. I think it's his best bet. So let's see what he does. I think overall, Terra Starstorm is the best play for me because I don't believe he would go into Dragapult. He goes straight for the Power Whip. Power Whip will not be a 2-hit KO, which is good to know. And we'll get a massive chunk out of this route. So this is a 2-hit KO. I think we can just hit it again, right? Let's see. What could he do? Maybe he'll just U-turn. If he U-turns, I might as well just stay in with the Gyarados, I feel like. So I think I'll Terra Starstorm once again. Yeah, if he doesn't U-turn, that might signal a Scarf or something. I don't know. I wouldn't see a Scarf from this guy. Maybe Bulk Up set or something like Choice Band would also work. But since he's thinking, he's probably gonna switch out, I believe. Or, okay, he does switch out. So let's keep in the back of our minds that he may be locked in. Okay, so he goes into Warthworm. And I really don't mind him going into Warthworm for one reason, and that is Calm Mind. If he decides to set up hazards, I can always Rapid Spin away. So I don't believe this will be the end of the world. He can go for Body Press, and that's a bummer if he does. So I probably prefer for him to go for the hazards, because I can always remove it later with something like the Scissor. And now that I think of it, he didn't bring Articuno Galar. That's really interesting because it was giving me a lot of headaches in mocks. So let's see if we do survive this Body Press that's probably heading our way. Let's see, does he go for Body Press? Yes, he does. Okay, so we do survive it. And honestly, I think I prefer the damage on the Earthworm than saving Gyarados. So I think I'll go for it. Let's see, how much does he do? Pretty good chunk. Pretty good chunk indeed. So he does KO the Gyarados. That's okay. Because now I can go into Scissor probably. Let's just double check our calcs, or I could go to you as well. Yeah, from some quick calcs, he's probably max defense. So I think what I can do here is just go into the little fish. And can I lock myself into Psychic? Because the things that naturally want to switch in on Urshifu don't appreciate the Psychic. So I think I could do that. Fire move is not the way, for sure. If he goes Quaquaval... I mean, if he goes Quaquaval, I could always go into the Gyarados next. Okay, so he just stays in and sacks the Earthworm. That's probably the best play he could make, I believe. So, now he should go into Clodsire or Quaquaval, one of the two. Let's go to Clodsire. Okay, so, what's the most interesting play I could make in front of the Clodsire? I think we can go for this. I believe. Let's see what he does. He probably goes for some hazards. Yeah, that's a bummer. That's a bummer for sure. Now, I think here what I do is just taunt. Right? I could test the waters and just waterfall to see if he's water absorb. I think I'll just taunt and see what it does. But having hazards on the field sure is annoying. Oh, he just withdraws. Yeah, bummer. Who's Elizabeth? Oh, this guy. Alright, fine. Fine. Now, I want to see... check something. So, he could very well be Choice Specs. And if he goes for a Thunderbolt here, I'm basically toast. But, if he's Choice Specs and he locks himself into Shadow Ball, then Shadow Ball is only doing half to the Gyarados. Draco Meteor is doing a whole bunch, for sure. So I think my best play here is to actually Thunder Wave. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh, he U-turns. Alrighty. Alrighty. So he finds out that I'm Rocky Helmet. I get the chip on the Dragapult. That's actually nice. But he does find out about my Rocky Helmet, so he may suspect that we're a bit more defensive. Basically everything but Clodsire is a good switch in here. This also works. Yeah, because this thing is now paralyzed, so it's a pretty good thing. So what I'm gonna do is go into Scissor, because Scissor is a pretty good switching into this. And he... basically anything that he throws at us won't hurt us much. He could go for Rock Slide. Could see him going for that. But Rock Slide won't do much to the Scissor because we're pretty heavily invested into defense. We're basically trying to go into Scissor and defog the hazards away. And once we defog the hazards away, we should be in pretty good position. So let's see what he does. I'd figure a Rock Slide or... oh! This could also work for him. But I do suspect he's gonna switch out because he won't appreciate the 4 times hit heading his way. So I think I can just defog here. So jungle healing and power whip, he may very well be bulk up. But if he's bulk up, that's fine by me because I can KO it with the Chiyu, because Chiyu will be faster. I can also take this opportunity to tell you guys that I didn't bring a Terra Captain this week, so we won't be wearing the Terra hat. Unfortunate. Alright, so who comes in? Who's this? Oh, this guy. Fine. Pretty fine. Pretty fine with this. Yeah, so I think what I will do here is just U-turn out to see what he does. Scout the move. Because there's not one single hit that he throws at us that will KO us. So we can pretty much scout what he's going to do first and then assess what we do in response. Yep. Okay. Aqua Step doesn't do much. Alrighty. Oh, that's a crit. Oh, he's Rocky Helmet as well. Interesting. Okay. Alright. So... I could go this. Yeah, I could go this. Because I think that my Giraffe will basically leave any hit that he throws at us. Okay, and I can just Draco here. Right? I can just Draco. He may use sub, but since he's Rocky Helmet, I don't think he would be sub. So I think this is a pretty free hit from him. He goes into Claude, that's for sure. But now we can see if Claude is max special defense or max defense. He's max defense. Nice. Nice one. He for sure dies if we hit. It might be a bit scary if we do KO it, because he's gonna go into a setup sweeper for sure, because we will be at -4. So it's gonna be a bit tricky then. But at the same time, if we do KO the Clodsire, this opens up Raging Bolt so much during this match. That's a pretty big damage on the Clodsire, for sure. This is so good for our perspectives on the game. Yeah. And he sure is thinking about preserving the Clodsire, of course. Yeah, okay, so he goes into this. We probably won't KO it. But as we did last time, we can go into Scissor and recover a little bit of HP, probably. He might go for healing again. I don't know. But he does. Okay, he does go for general healing. But since he's not attacking us, we're not losing HP. So that's pretty good. So we get one full turn of recovery with the Gyarados. So that's pretty good. I think he will make the Quaquaval play once again. But even if he doesn't and just attacks with the Zarude, we're still putting it at -1, so that's not the end of the world. But I do wish that I was Earthquake instead of Waterfall on the Gyarados right now. Because if we were Earthquake, then Clodsire would pretty much be a non-factor at the moment. He does decide to stay in. That's pretty interesting. Goes for the close combat. Okay. That does absolutely nothing. And he does get some chimp with the Rocky Helmet, so I think here he for sure want to go for the Rock Slide. I think if anything, he goes for Jungle Healing, because he might suspect that I can't touch it. I think I can go into Chiyu this turn. Okay, if he stays in, he probably goes for the Jungle Healing. Then, hopefully Jungle Healing. Oh, he goes for Power. Okay, he also can take that, so that's not the end of the world. So, I suspect that I KO from here. I think my best move to lock myself into... It's probably Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is the only move I have revealed at the moment, so might as well just do it. He can go for Kukuevo, that's for sure. But Kukuevo not being offensive is probably best for me, best case scenario for me. So, what's taking the hit? Oh, the Clodsire. Nice one. Nice one, guys. Oh, Raging Bolt is gonna go ham this game. Oh, yes. It's strange that he decides to preserve the Zarude instead of the Clodsire. But, well, decisions. Let's see if it pays off for him. Alright. Kukuevo once again. That's okay. We have a pretty good switching into this, which is the Gyarados. And if he decides to just attack us, then he will get chipped by the Rocky Helmet, so that's nice. So let's see what he does. Oh, he withdraws. So now he knows we're scarfed. Interesting. Oh, it's Elizabeth. The Dragapult. Okay. I think here... He saw that we were willing to stay in last time, so he might just attack us now. The thing is, what will he attack us with? Because if he attacks us with the Dragon move, Raging Bolt is definitely a no-go. I think the move I want to play, the play I want to make is going to Scissor. I think that's it. Yeah, he goes for the Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt isn't a 2-hit KO, which is very interesting to know. So I don't know if he's locked in. If he stays in, and if he's not locked in, he's gonna go for the Flamethrower this turn. But if he is, then he's gonna just straight switch out. Also, now that I think of it, Zarude doesn't have U-turn. That's why he's not... Oh, he's not locked in, but he doesn't have Flamethrower. That's interesting. So we get momentum now, which is really good. Oh, we can just use this momentum to go into Raging Bolt. Yeah. Oh my god. Specs Raging Bolt is gonna put in the work. Quick wave. Alright. We can go straight into Raging Bolt. We're gonna get a little bit chipped by the Rocky Helmet, but we still have the Scissor available as a sec for later. And that's pretty good. Now we go into this guy. And we just press Volt Switch. Pretty free Volt Switch here. From the damage he dealt to Gyarados, I don't believe he will one-hit KO us ever with any move. Ice Spinner is probably gonna do around 60-70%, but I don't expect it to do more than that, as he decides to just withdraw. He goes into Zarude. Zarude is not gonna appreciate this hit. Yes. So I think what I do is go into Chiyu. Nah, not Chiyu. I could go Florges. Yeah, Florges is looking really nice. Yeah, Florges is looking really nice right now. So that's what I'm gonna do. So this is Combustion. Alrighty. Alrighty, my man. I'm just gonna Moonblast. Yes, just Moonblasting. I think I can still deal with the Dragapult even if I trade Florges with Combustion. That's not a sentence I would expect me to say, guys, but here we are. As he does, as he should. So what does he do? Terra Steel. Alrighty. That's not ideal, not gonna lie. Straight for the Terra Blast. Also not ideal. Alrighty. We did survive. I think what we do here is going to Gyarados. I don't know if I'll hit my Cust Tap. That's the thing. I definitely hope not. But I think it's still best to go into Gyarados. Because I wouldn't do much damage back to the Combustion. So might as well just switch into something that I know will at least take on this thing. He withdraws. Alrighty. But he goes into a Dragapult. Alrighty. We don't hit the Cust Tap. That's nice. Alright, so what we do here is just sack the guy. You know, guys? The guy. Caesar. Yeah, because then I can go into Chiyu and lock myself into Dark Pulse. Or just overheat something. Maybe overheat something is probably the best play. Have you seen how many times Gyarados has come into the field and it's still basically at full? Right? Amazing. Amazing plays by Gyarados. Or actually, no. What I'll do is go into Raging Bolt then. Right? Is that too crazy? Alrighty. He's fixed. So Dragon Dance does a maximum of 88%, I think. I think my best play is still to go into Chiyu, right? Chiyu and go for Dark Force, because even if he goes into Quaquaval, I can then go into Gyarados and put Gyarados is a pretty free switching on the Quaquaval. I think that's my best bet here. I don't expect him to be Scarf. No, I know for a fact he's in Scarf because he used Thunderbolt and then U-turn. So it's a matter of figuring out what the last move is, actually. He withdraws. Okay, that's nice to know that he won't stay in. He goes into Quaquaval, as expected, but Quaquaval might get 2-hit KO'd. Alrighty. Does Quaquaval one-shot me with the Aqua Step? I'd rather not find out. With the Aqua Jet, I mean. I'd rather not find out. The fact that he's thinking about it, he probably doesn't have Aqua Jet, I mean. Aqua Step, Aqua Jet. Two similar words, guys. Please allow me this rookie mistake. I still don't know what he did because I'm faster. If he attacks us... Oh, yes. Oh, he might get KO'd. Yes, he does. Nice one. Nice one. Yes. Go Gyarados. So, basically, Gyarados has done its job. So, if he goes into Dragon Pulse, yeah, like he did. What I'm gonna do here is just... do I risk a Thunder Wave miss? Can I go into anything else? Not really, no. So I'll just Thunder Wave, right? Thunder Wave sounds like a play. Alright. Alrighty. Yes, we take on that pretty well. Alrighty. Now he's paralyzed. Pretty good. So I think here we go into Florges. Yeah, Florges is nice. Because if he goes into Dragon Darts once again, then I can KO it back with the Custom. Oh, he goes for the turn. Alrighty. Fine. At least I'll get a hit off, so that's not the end of the world. We basically have to go for Moonblast here, right? My big problem is if he decides to just Swords Dance. That's the issue. At least he's at around half HP. Okay, he doesn't. Whew, thank God. Then I think we won. I'm still faster than it. So... I know I want to go into... Question is... Can I KO it? With... Dark Pulse? Combustion... Violet... Let's consider Steel. I should be able to KO it with the Dark Pulse still, so that's what I'm gonna do. Oh. Oh. Now that's a different story. I want to, I've got to call if I'm still faster than this thing at +2. Guys, if he's adamant max speed, it's a speed tie. A speed tie. Guys, do I risk it on a speed tie? No, I don't. I don't. But since he's Terrablast and Protect, last two moves are probably Flare Blitz and Close Combat, right? Yeah, alrighty. And this is actually a pretty good thing, because there's no hit that he can throw at me that's neutral. It's all resisted, guys. Flamethrower? Flamethrower. Alrighty. I mean, if he wanted to hit Scissor, wasn't Flare Blitz better? Yeah. So let's just go for Waterfall. He'll probably just Dragon Darts or something like that. Alrighty, pretty decent damage. Yes, okay. Good job, Captain Gyarados. You did your best work out there. We salute you, we see you, we appreciate you. But now it's time for the fish. And the fish is just gonna Dark Pulse and net us the win. There's no way whatsoever Dragapult survived this hit. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how things went. This Gyarados set was actually massive for this game. I can't believe the amount of work that Gyarados put in. It was so crazy. But now we advance into semifinals, guys. And yeah, so I still don't know who we're playing. It's probably Blattle. I figure out it's Blattle probably. So yeah, might as well. But it's not guaranteed. So yeah, I want to thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Squid, jetting out.